today.
Happy May.
It's gonna be May.
Who sings that?
Backstreet. In sync.
One of those boys.
One of the boys.
But who cares about those boys? What's this right now?
This is That TRACKZ podcast with Eythen and
Carolyn.
Welcome back to another episode. Episode 10.
10 of season 2.
Of season 2.
Yeah, 6, 7.
There he goes.
6, 7.
Thanks for tuning in. We love you guys. Hope you enjoyed our Maddie Haverty episode.
Yeah, it was a good one.
We had another guest coming to you next week, but this week it's just us.
And you guys just missed us. You guys watched my episode, and I saw the comments. You guys were like, Matt's great. But what if it was just the two of them? What if it was just Eythen and Carolyn?
Because, we love a little Eythen, Carolyn muck around.
A little muck.
A little muck around. Like those two guys, they're over there mucking around.
I see. I don't think you can use it like that. Muck around. When you say those two guys are mucking around, it feels a little...
A classic Carolyn, Eythen muck around. That podcast, it sure is a muck around.
It feels like we're saying a cup of dirt. Like it feels like a southern way to say, I want a cup of dirt. Can I get 2 muck arounds, please? To go.
Around the muck arounds.
Around the muck around.
To go.
Please.
Eythen, you were on a wonderful trip this past week. Where did you go?
That's true. I was in the city that never sleeps. Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. I wish I knew other words to that song.
Eythen went to Vegas, baby. Did you win big?
No, actually quite the opposite.
You lost even bigger?
I lost even bigger. Yeah. Ask me how much money I took out.
Eythen, how much money did you take out for the gambling?
6, 7.
Okay, that's 3. That's 3.
No. It was 180. Yeah, I took out 180.
I thought you lost 200.
Well, my mom gave me $20.
And you lost that too.
I lost that too. Yeah. See, guys, you have to know. You have to know this. I was so up. I was almost there. I'd spent 120 at one point, made 170. I'm like, okay.
You made a profit of 170, or you were up 50 from your 120?
Okay, I was up 50. Okay, all right.
Sorry, I'm a mathematician.
Yeah, Miss Semantics over here. Oh my God. You got a calculator over here going like, okay, all right. But I lost all that. And then I spent another 60 and I lost all that too. Mostly the slots. I blame on the slots.
I was telling Eythen, you can't expect big wins on slots.
But I was doing laps, guys. There's a logic to the slots.
Tell me your logic of your casino slots.
You kind of loop around and you see what's close to a bonus. And you're like, all right, we'll feel it out.
Do you think you're the first person who maybe had that idea?
Well, I mean, I'm the first person who won big doing that.
Oh, right.
Well, I could have won big.
Do you think the slots are designed for you to win?
I mean, I think so. I mean, why would they make slots if they weren't designed to win?
Well, to take your money.
well, I mean, that's very cynical. That's a very cynical response. Why would a casino want to take my money? I think it's a place of play.
Totally. No, I do think Eythen thought he was going to go to casino and make a lot. Go to Vegas and make a lot of money.
I mean, that's how
the way he talked, he was like, and I'm going to go to Vegas, going to come back a rich man.
That's how every movie works. I was excited to make a lot of money, move out of Bushwick, and then...
to where? Gramercy, his dream.
I'm going to Central Park. I'm moving to Central Park.
To the Rock.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna make my money.
So you would like to be unhoused and live on a rock in the park?
Well, see, that's what folks don't know about. There's an apartment in the Rock. Yeah,
like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, exactly. At the casino, actually. Because do you know where I stayed in Las Vegas?
Central Park Casino.
New York.
Wow.
Yeah, I begged my parents. I was like, guys, I know I'm leaving New York, but I need to be reminded of where I'm from.
Did it feel like New York? How did they design it to make it evoke New York?
And that's such a good question. I'm glad we can talk about this now because where do I start? So first off, there was Statue of Liberty there.
Nice.
So good start.
Outside or inside?
Outside.
Okay.
Inside, there was a place where I had a bunch of restaurants meant to look like a street in New York.
What kind of street?
Manhattan
Street or like a?
It was going for Manhattan. It was going for Manhattan Street. And there were a lot of signs. They were like, okay, this is Canal. First off, not logical because there was like Greenwich here and then Hudson here. I'm like, we're kind of off.
Canal connects them.
Yeah, Canal connects them.
Sorry, guys, that's some New York geography jokes for the locals.
If we were so concerned about the realism of New York, they would have gotten that taken care of. But obviously not. They just wanted a little cheeky casino. And then I'll be cynical about that.
You'll be cynical about the authenticity of the design
of New York,
but not of the intentions of the slot machines.
No, because again, I think the intention are for play. There's adult fun, and I stand by that.
And it's fun to lose your money.
Well, that wasn't fun. When I lost that 170, I was kind of in it. I was like, oh man.
In the pain cave.
In the what?
In the pain cave.
In the pancake. I think it's in the pancake. I'm like, yeah, that too.
I was in the pancake.
I was eating the fuck out of the pancakes there. By the way, good food. I had good food there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the highlight?
The highlight? Ooh, that's a good question. Oh, I had like the best hot dog.
Really?
I had such
why are you not jumping and chomping at the bit to go get a dog with me after this? Guys, I want to go eat a hot dog with Eythen after this. And he's like, we'll feel it out. Why can't you just say yes?
There is more to this. You know I have other plans tonight. And I don't know when those start. I'm trying to figure that out. Also, I'm tired.
Too tired for a dog?
I'm not too tired for a dog.
You're never too tired for a dog.
No, I love dogs. Well, we haven't talked about this. What's on your hot dog?
Nothing.
And honestly, I should have saw that coming. I said it. I'm like, there's no way she's gonna say no condiments on the dog.
A dry piece of bread. Well, honestly, if they wanted to butter my bun, I would allow that. I would allow butter on my bun. Otherwise, it's dog and bread. Delicious.
But like, you're missing out on so much.
You think I'm gonna squirt some ketchup on there, some mustard? Get out of town.
Okay.
What do you put on your?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean,
wait, maybe we can't go because I might not be able to look at you while you eat it. I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna get mustard stain all over my fucking shirt.
No.
I do love mustard. I usually, bless you. I usually get mustard alone, but I like a little special dog. Like, I like there's a restaurant in West Virginia called Hillbilly Hot Dogs.
Nice.
That has a Hawaiian dog that I think has pulled pork, some barbecue sauce, some pineapple.
So you don't want to go get gourmet hot dogs after this? Where I know the bartender?
Again, as we stated, I have other plans tonight, and I don't know when those start.
6, 7.
But yeah, we're going to East Greenpoint on a Saturday with the G train down. Yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm excited to make that trek.
Well, why don't you just balance on my handlebars and I'll bike you there?
And because we also know I can't ride a bike.
Yeah, you just have to sit in the basket. You're so petite.
No,
you are.
It's funny when we say this outside the context of me on a bicycle. Well, you know for a fact I'm gonna be sweating too much.
Take the beanie off.
It's not even that. I'll be in the basket and it'll be like overflowing with sweat.
You'll get slip right out.
Yeah, I'll slip right out.
It becomes a slip and slide.
And like you fall over and all the sweat pours out on me. I'm like, oh.
You think I'm gonna fall?
If I'm on there, yeah. Have you fallen on a bike?
Yeah. You get right back up.
Not
like
always.
If you fall off a horse, you got to get right back in the saddle.
Very different context. Actually, now that you got me wondering, I rather ride a horse or a bike.
It's a funny question.
It's a funny question because I'm just kind of afraid of both.
For sure.
But I think, is it crazy to say a horse?
No, horse is easier.
Yeah. But I mean, a horse would probably kill me faster.
No horse isn't going to kill you.
Yeah. A bike doesn't really have a gun on it.
Are you scared of horses?
I would love horses. Like if a horse and I were in the same room, I don't think I'd be pleased.
You don't think you can connect emotionally with a horse?
Nah, I think it's just too big. Yeah, like if it was like a pony, then I'm like, all right, we can hang out. We can be kind of chill. Or like a donkey, those are kind of cool. But like a horse, I think those will like fuck me up. But you have a horse.
I was a horse girl.
Yeah, you had a horse.
Ladybug, rest in peace, angel girl.
God bless.
And my grandma had horses.
Gotcha.
So every time I went to my grandma's house as a kid.
Oh, interesting.
She had Major and Ahab. Shout out. May they rest in peace.
Major and Ahab. Those are kind of banging horse names. Those are good horse
names. I
names.
remember when
imagine your horse comes by, it's like, oh, this is Ladybug. And it's like, great, we got Major Ahab and Ladybug. Thrills.
We were at my grandma's house. They had a computer before my parents did. So it was like 2005.
The horses?
Yeah.
yeah.
It was Animal Farm.
yeah.
My grandma's house was the location of Animal Farm.
They're like carrots.
Well, my grandma had a computer, and I was like, we gotta get webkins on this thing, Grandma. It's 2005. We gotta get you webkins. And so she let me make her a webkins account, and her username was like Major Ahab, which was really cute.
Again, banger name. That's so good. I'll say up your grandma's webkins account. That's cute.
Yeah, vivid memory.
Vivid memory. Did you miss me while I was gone?
So much.
Oh.
I missed Eythen so much. And I was like, this man never takes a vacation. So I kind of need to prove my competence while he's gone. Because, I don't know, some could say, I would say, it's not a 50-50 split of the podcast labor. I would say Eythen does more. And would you agree?
It ebbs and flows. Like all jokes aside, it ebbs and flows.
It does. But Ethan's been very consistent of a workhorse, and I really wanted to support him taking a vacation. I think he could deserve more vacations in life. Mm-hmm. And I was like, let me impress him while he's gone. Let me do a little business admin. And
she crushed. Like I'll say again, she crushed.
I did some click clacking. I can send an email when push comes to shove. When push really comes to shove, I know how to write an email.
Gun to the head, I can send an email.
Gun to head, I can type 3 sentences. But all that to say, we might have some big news we're announcing soon.
Yeah, keep an eye out for that.
Keep an eye out for the fruits of my admin labor. Because we got a big announcement coming your way soon. So that's enticing and vague.
Yeah, enticing and vague. Do you know what else is enticing and vague? Is that for the folks listening, usually, again, we have an idea of what the other person is talking about today because this is a cultural criticism, cultural theory podcast. We are cultural theorists.
Media show and tell.
Exactly. And I come in and Carolyn's like, oh, I got something juicy for you. I'm like, okay, what is it? She said, I'll surprise you. So I'm kind of on the edge of my seat. I have no idea what to expect. I think maybe a movie or something because I heard someone saying that was watched. So I can imply something there. But I don't know what to expect. So, Carolyn, I'm kind of thrilled to hear what this is.
Wow. Titillated, Biden could say.
Yeah. Emphasis on late or Tate or tit. I don't know. I'm very curious.
So, Ethan went to Vegas. I've only been to Vegas once, and I don't remember it. I was a very, very young toddler.
How? Oh, a toddler.
Like
okay.
2.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. I think there was like a conference or something. I don't know.
Okay.
And so I don't really have a lot of associations with Vegas, but I was thinking casino, right?
Yeah.
And I actually, believe it or not, really do love like a casino heist movie. I think the Ocean's 11 franchise is awesome. Oh, have you seen any of the Ocean's 11?
I've seen 11, 12, and I think bits of 8.
They're so good.
No, they're very good.
And I don't like gore. I don't like violence,
right.
But I do like a heist. I love like a jewelry robbery.
Yeah.
I love an art heist. I like a crime where no one's really wounded. So I'm here to not talk about Ocean's 11. Actually, that was just the A to B. Wait till I get to C.
Oh, let's see. I'm thrilled. Okay, let's see the C.
So I was thinking about Ocean's 11 and the heist movies.
Yeah.
And I remembered one of my favorite movies in the whole world. This is genuinely one of my top 10 movies.
Oh, okay. All right. What is it?
It is called Tower Heist.
Tower Heist.
Are you familiar? Came out in 2011.
Can you give me an actor? Because I have an idea.
Ben Stiller.
Maybe, yes.
Matthew McConaughey. No.
Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah. Wait. Yes.
Eddie Murphy.
Yes.
Casey Affleck.
Oh, Casey Affleck was in that too.
Yes.
Was this one of his first things? Wait, no, because I think he was probably in Good Will Hunting, right?
Casey Affleck? Not Ben Affleck.
No, Ben Affleck was in it. Casey wasn't in it, was he? I can't remember, actually.
You're already asking me questions I'm not prepared to answer. But I love this movie, Tower Heist, okay? Let me set the scene for you. I think I came across this movie via Redbox. Do you remember Redbox? Redbox was a vending machine outside of like a CVS where you could like library out movies.
Yes, I do remember this.
I was really into Redbox, and I'm pretty sure that is where I first came across Tower Heist. And I was like, I'm going to need that. Took it home, watched it, loved it so much that I went and bought the physical DVD. I own, it might be a Blu-ray.
Whoa, wait.
I'm in Hickory. When I go home, I'll look for you.
And how old were you at this point?
I think it just came out. It's like 11.
Okay,
12.
gotcha.
Well, I guess it like had come to the DVDs. So like probably 2012. Yeah. I love this movie.
Okay, so
questions, or should I tell you about the plot?
I think that's my first question. Yeah, I'd love to hear what this movie's about.
All right, so Ben Stiller is the hotel manager, or not hotel manager, building manager for a luxury apartment overlooking Central Park.
Gotcha.
The average apartment sells for like $6 million, and this is in 2012. So I would imagine like $8-9 million now.
Yeah.
And he's like, people buy an apartment here for the staff. We wait on their every need. We work 7 days a week. We anticipate everything for them. We have room service. We have discretionary. You can sneak your hooker out back. Like, we make your life perfect here.
Okay.
So Ben Stiller is running the hotel, and there's this one main guy who lives in the penthouse. And So we meet this guy in the penthouse. We learn that there's a new hire of a new elevator operator who just got poached he just left working at Burger King, and it's like a new job for him.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got Casey Affleck, who is married to Ben Stiller's sister.
Okay.
He's expecting a baby soon. They all work
Casey?
at the hotel. Casey's wife is expecting a baby.
Okay, not Casey. Okay.
And we also meet like the main doorman out front. We meet all these characters at the hotel.
Right. The classic heist of like, okay, here is our crew.
And basically what happens is Matthew Broderick is getting evicted.
Gotcha.
And he's like out of money, and it all crumbled in front of him. And Ben Stiller's like, I'll give you another day. I'll like redirect the elevator repair. Like Ben Stiller rides for his clients.
Got it. Matthew's in the hotel.
Matthew's owned an apartment there, and he is being evicted.
Yeah.
And then what happens one day is that on the video cameras, Ben Stiller's like, wait, I see some guys with guns. I think we're going to get robbed. Cold black, everyone shut down. I think we're going to get robbed. And they're watching the videos, and instead it looks like the penthouse tenant is being kidnapped. Oh. And they're like, oh my God, call 911. We have a kidnapping. They get outside, and like within a couple seconds, FBI has like knocked over the car and like is arresting the guy. And he's like, well, no, this is a mistake. He's the victim. He was being kidnapped. And they're like, nah, dude, we're the FBI after him for fraud. Mm-hmm. He is like millions and millions and millions of dollars in fraud. He was an investment banker. He's like frauded everyone.
Yeah. He's
going to prison. And Ben Stiller's like, oh my God. And then he realizes, he has a meeting with all the staff. And he's like, hey guys, so innocent till proven guilty. We're still going to take this guy's side because he lived here. But I have to tell you something. He came to the board a couple years ago and said that he could triple everyone's pension, everyone's investments. And so we gave him all of your pension money. And now he is bankrupt and all of your pensions are gone. And they were like, oh my God, this is horrible. And then the doorman is like, jumps in front of a train. He lives. They pull him back.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Because he had also invested all his life savings with them. So everyone is like down bad. Someone almost lost their life. Everyone is like so broke. And Ben's like, how did this happen? He goes up in there to like have a word with him because he gets put on house arrest. And he has this huge like Ferrari inside his penthouse apartment. And they're like, how did you get this Ferrari in here? And he's like, oh, it was actually assembled piece by piece in this Ferrari. The bank can't seize it to give the assets out because like, how do you get a Ferrari out of an apartment? Yeah. This is all exposition.
Right. Okay.
Basically, Ben is like, I gotta take this in. Oh, he goes in there, he beats up the Ferrari. He's mad. He's like smashing the windows. He's like, screw you. You robbed everyone. Yeah. You don't even care about the doorman who just almost lost his life.
Oh, the doorman didn't die?
No, he got saved.
Okay.
From the train.
Okay, got it.
All right. He gets fired.
Yeah.
Because you just beat up a guy's car. Ben Stiller's out. He's fired. All of his employees underneath him have lost their money. He is like mad at the guy in the penthouse. And he's like, well, I just got to rob his apartment.
Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to just pause right here.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get to my favorite part of any heist movie, which is like, okay, each character has their niche, has their shtick. Yes. So I'd love to hear, just going through the characters and cast.
Yes.
Who does what? I mean, Ben Stiller, obviously the leader, I imagine.
Yes. Well, Ben Stiller, he's like, I need help.
Yes.
So Eddie Murphy is in this movie, and he had been just like a guy who lived in the neighborhood.
Oh, God.
He saw Eddie Murphy getting arrested one day, and Eddie Murphy's like, tell so-and-so to pay my bail. First thing Ben Stiller does, goes to Rikers, gets Eddie out on bail, and is like, I need your help. I need to rob $40 million. Because he does some like, he's able to do some accounting and be like, there's $40 million that's not accounted for when the bank sees his assets. He's like, I think he's hiding it in a safe in the floor plan. So Ben Stiller is like, there's a safe because he remodeled his apartment, but he kept this load-bearing wall. Matthew Broderick gets on the scene because Matthew Broderick got evicted.
Right.
And Matthew Broderick's like, no, actually, that's not a load-bearing wall because they renovated my apartment and I knocked it down. And they're like, okay, there's a safe in here. So he pulls up Eddie because he's like, you can help us rob. Eddie takes Casey Affleck, he takes Matthew Broderick, he takes Ben Stiller, and he takes the elevator operator guy. That's their crew, four guys.
And we don't know this actor, I'm assuming.
The elevator guy?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I should look it up.
Yeah, we keep saying elevator guy. I'm like, okay, I know we have Matthew, and I know we have...
Elevator guy is Michael Pena.
Michael Pena?
You know him?
Yeah. He was an Ant-Man.
Michael Pena is the elevator guy.
Okay.
Eddie Murphy takes the whole crew to the mall, and he's like, okay, you want me to help you rob?
Yes.
Let's see if you can steal first. So they all go to the mall, and they all have to steal something.
Which I don't think. Can I just pause right there?
Yeah.
I don't think that's very effective. I think that's a waste of time because because I sound like is this pickpocketing? Like what kind of robbing is this?
They have to steal $50 worth of stuff. So like one of them goes and gets earrings from a store.
So shoplifting.
Shoplifting.
If we're trying to rob an apartment complex.
A luxury high-rise, maximum security.
Yeah, I don't think my first place. Also, I don't even think I think about shoplifting or pickpocketing at all. I'm like, okay, we need explosives. We need a blueprint. Like, we need to start somewhere. The first step should not be like, this is not basics, okay? This is not like robbing 101. We need to be at least at 202.
No, they're like, Eddie, take us through 101. They all steal something. Eddie's like, well, you let me watch your wallets, and I just stole all your cash. Rule number 1, don't leave your wallet with a crook.
Okay, so that's a great lesson any other time. But like Eddie, we're trying to rob an apartment complex.
Next lecture in 101 is lock picking with bobby pins. He makes them all practice on the roof.
And now see, that's kind of better. We're kind of getting closer to what we want. Wait, so now I'm going to interrupt again. Sorry, I'm just confused. Do these guys not have like a niche, or are these guys just?
No, they're all kind of clueless.
Oh my god! Then
they're all kind of clueless. I mean, but like
that's the worst kind of heist movie.
Well,
it's like the best ones is when everyone's like, okay, this is the contortionist. This is a guy who has like bombs. This is a guy who's like hot and can like seduce. But these guys are just all fucking basic ass white guys. Oh, except there's Michael Pena.
Well, Ben is like, I mean, we know the hotel better than anyone. We know the schedules of deliveries.
Ben got something.
Yeah, and everyone else works there. And he's like, we know the delivery schedules. We know the back doors. Yeah. We know the floor plans. Yeah. We know when people take their coffee breaks. And they're like, and Eddie Murphy, you're a crook. You can help us. And then he's like, oh, I can. And then he's like, wait, I can't do a like hard safe like this. I thought you meant like a little baby safe. This is like a metal lockbox.
That's what every safe is. Every safe is a metal lockbox.
Eddie was like, this safe is above my pay grade.
Yeah.
So then he calls up one more helper.
Oh, great. Okay. And let me guess. Does this guy actually have something?
Well, it's a lady.
Oh, fun.
It's
2011, too. That's good.
It is Gabori Sidibe.
I recognize her for something else.
She was in Empire. She is in American Horror Story.
I don't know where I recognize her from.
Oh, she was in Precious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's Precious.
Okay, my bad. Did she get an Oscar for
that? She was nominated for Best Actress.
Oh, gotcha.
Making her the 8th Black actress to be nominated in that category.
Oh, cool. Rock
so, yeah, she's often called Precious, but that's her character. Like, her real name is Gabori Sidibe.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm trying.
Yeah.
So Precious gets tapped as she works in housekeeping.
Yes.
And she's like, I can crack a safe. And they're like, yes, Precious. So now we got our crew. All right.
Do they explain that?
Not really how she knows.
Okay.
She's just kind of like, I know. And then she's like, Eddie Murphy, I'll crack your code. And they like have a little banter. And
But she works at the hotel too.
Yeah, she was housekeeping.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
So basically, they come up with a plan and...
Well, sorry, again, wait. So what other things do they like do to prepare? They're like, okay, so we can shoplift and you can pick a lock.
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
You need an explosives guy if you want to do a heist.
No, there's no explosives.
What are we doing? Every heist needs an explosives guy or a hot guy that can seduce.
Well, meanwhile, there's a
What, is Matthew Broderick supposed to seduce people in this 2011 movie? This isn't Ferris Bueller. What are we doing here?
There's also a really sexy lady FBI agent.
But I don't think they're not on their team.
No, but she's like, listen, this penthouse guy is going to get out. He's going to get out of this. They are acting like they can't touch him. He's not going to face any problems for his crimes.
Oh, so she's helping them out.
He's going to sue your ass, Ben Stiller, for beating up his Ferrari.
He's going to sue you, Ben Stiller. The actor, not the character.
Ben Stiller's like, fuck. And so then she's like, okay, but I accidentally lost 3 minutes of your footage of you beating up the Ferrari, so you don't have to go to prison or whatever. So she's helping him out.
Okay.
Okay, but then what happens is she's like, Stiller, they're onto your ass. You're going to be locked up as of like Monday. And
but I thought he wasn't going to be locked up.
Well, yeah, but no, then whatever. Her efforts to save him failed. The big guy's coming after him.
God.
And he's like, okay, well, tomorrow's like Thanksgiving. So we're going to have to do this during Thanksgiving. We're going to use the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade as our distraction.
And now finally we have an actual heist moment.
There's a lot of exposition.
No, but like this is what I love, that we're using some big event to hide the heist. This is exactly what we need for a heist.
We're using Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
And honestly, so underused. It's so underused in heists.
No, it's a fantastic distraction.
Yeah. I love that.
Basically, they sneak in and they You know, they do all this stuff. They put like fake footage.
No, actually, I don't know because so far I've seen none of the actual heist stuff. I've seen only the basics.
They kind of just count on everyone being distracted and like not watching the cameras. I think they put like a little bit of like a filler tape in one of the cameras.
Okay, that's something.
Precious actress just knocks a guy out with her maid cart. She made him like a chocolate cake because she knew he was allergic to chocolate, and then he didn't eat it, and so she knocks him out with a cart. Basically, the penthouse guy is out of the house. They know he's out of the house. They changed a court date or something to like make sure he was out of the house. So they have an empty apartment, and they have to get past the FBI agents that are guarding his apartment because he had been on house arrest.
So I'm going to pause right here for a second. I just want to circle back to another point. Precious actress made a chocolate cake. Did she know he was allergic to chocolate?
Yes, because they know everything.
So what was the point of that? I mean, it's kind of like, okay, we're going to make this cake that he won't eat, so then I'll hit him with a cart.
I think she hoped he would eat it and be allergic.
She would hope, this dark brown cake is like, this cake's not chocolate. Like,
no, I think that was
that's the dumbest thing I've heard. This heist is dumb as hell. What are we doing here?
Well, it's not scary. That's why I like it.
Well, heists usually aren't scary. It's anxiety inducing. But like, I'm gonna make guys. Don't worry. I know we have to prep. I know we have to prep.
And I'm your safe girl.
Give me an hour to make this chocolate cake that won't get eaten, mind you. Won't get eaten. This will be a distraction, I guess. If even that.
Well, after she knocks him out with the maid cart, she's like, should have eaten the cake.
Well, then he would have died.
Yeah, and then problem solved.
I mean, I guess. Okay.
So they get in pretty seamlessly. Mm-hmm. They get into the apartment complex. The guy who lives there is out of town. Okay. It's not that obvious. I watched it today, and I honestly can't remember what they did.
Okay, I got it.
But they get into the apartment, and now Precious is like working on the safe. Okay.
Right, I forgot because she knows how to crack safes for some reason.
And they have everything under control somehow. And then they open the safe, and there's no money in it. And they're like, oh my fucking God. Wait.
It was for decoration. Fuck.
And they're like, wait, this was all for nothing. And they're in the apartment, and they're short on time. They're going to figure out what's happening. Eddie Murphy's like, had them at gunpoint and being like, I'm taking it all for myself. And because he wants to rob the, like.
Wait. Eddie Murphy was going to rob the team?
Yeah, he doesn't want to really be a team player. He's like, I'll help you, but I'm a better crook than y'all, so I'm going to be able to rob y'all while y'all are robbing him, you know?
Well, I mean, actually, can I say this? Not really a better crook if your only option is a gun.
I remember.
Okay.
I remember how part of the other heist. Eddie Murphy, normally the guy who's like in and out of Rikers, he dresses up business professional, and he wants to come tour the vacant unit that Matthew Broderick just got evicted from. And
that's smart.
That's how the hotel CEO is distracted, because Eddie Murphy's like, what a beautiful unit, yada 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 yada, distracting him.
Yeah.
They break in, the safe's empty, and they're like, what the fuck? And then Ben Stiller like bumps into the Ferrari, and he's like, wait, the paint is kind of scraped a little bit. And he scrapes a little more paint off. Mm-hmm. The Ferrari is a solid gold bar, painted to look like a Ferrari.
Now that's kind of cool. Okay, all right.
$55 million. And they're like, holy shit. All right, well, our time is limited. How are we getting this Ferrari out of here?
That's a great question.
We're on the penthouse.
Yeah.
And the parade only will distract them for so long. Eddie Murphy can only be a prospective tenant for so long.
The parade aside, again, there's no way you could get that out of there.
Well, they send elevator guy, what's his name?
Michael Pena?
Up to the roof. And they're like, listen, we have like a lift we use for window cleaners. They're like, go up to the roof. Oh, and he's the electronics guy. He's like an electrical engineer on the side.
Finally, we have someone who has a talent. We're not some talentless group of white guys doing nothing.
The one brown guy has some skill. Well, and Eddie's there. Eddie's good at robbing, I guess.
And the Precious actress, yeah.
There's actually a lot.
Okay. Actually, it's kind of 50-50. Okay, you got me there.
So elevator guy's on the roof, and he's going to like operate they have like a lift for window cleaning. So he pulls the lift down.
Okay.
And Matthew Broderick's empty unit, Eddie like got him out of there, is a couple floors below the penthouse. And they're like, listen, we can hook the Ferrari to the cable from the window thing, remove the window, pull it out through the window, dangle it in the sky over the parade, lower it down 6 floors, pull it back into Matthew Broderick's empty foreclosed unit, and like go from there. Because they're going to come in, they're like, we only have so much time in this apartment penthouse before they come back in and realize, we're doing something.
I mean, I guess. Yeah. I guess that makes the most sense.
So
I
they
guess.
pull the Ferrari out through the window. Matthew Broderick's in his old foreclosed home. And his job is to because it's dangling flat, to somehow pull the edge of it in so it can start rotating into the garage, essentially.
Right.
And he is holding a rope in one hand, and then he holds on to the car, and then he lets go of the rope, and now he's dangling from the bottom of the Ferrari.
That classic heist
Over the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Classic heist comedy. Yeah.
And Ben Stiller and what's his name?
Michael Pena?
Michael Pena.
You gotta remember this guy's name.
Standing on the
He
car.
was in Ant-Man. Michael Pena was in Ant-Man.
Anyways, Matthew Broderick almost dies, and then right when he's about to let go, Casey Affleck comes into his unit and catches his arm right as he's about to fall. And he's like, I know I went back to work for the enemy, but I could tell y'all were up to something, and I'm here, and he saves his life. All right, they get the car in, whatever.
How much time is left in this movie?
I don't know.
Okay.
Rich guy shows up to his apartment, and they're like, oh my God, where's my fucking car? And they're like, well, the safe is open. Are you not concerned about the open safe? And he's like, no, where's my fucking car? And they're like, I don't know where your fucking car is. Then they sneak it out into the hallway. Then they sneak the car into the elevator shaft. They have it balanced on top of an elevator. They're going down. Everyone's like, oh my God. Then the guy who lives in the penthouse gets in the elevator with the FBI agent. They go up to the top, and then he calls the doorman, and he's like, you're in the white truck, right? In the garage. You need to drive escape now. And they're like, the FBI agent's there, and they're like, oh my God, where's the car? Oh my God, there's a truck going out. Oh my God, they chase down the truck. They get him out. It was a diversion, and the crime is done. So the heist is over.
Oh my God.
We flash forward one by one. The FBI is arresting each of the guys in the crew.
Okay.
One of them's in Central Park. One of them's with his baby at the hospital. They arrest each guy.
Okay.
They pull him in. They bring Ben Stiller in. He, when they found the car, they also found a ledger of all of his business deals.
Okay.
Which is the smoking gun evidence.
Right.
So he's in the confrontation room at the police station, and he's like, listen, I have something to give you if you let all the other guys go free. Here's a ledger of all his business transactions. You can see exactly who's owed what, where the money came from, who he moved it around to.
Ben Stiller has this?
Yes. He found it in the car.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense.
And they're like, okay, sure. It's your first crime. You'll probably only serve 2 years. And he's like, fine, sold. So Ben Stiller agrees to fall on the sword and go to jail. Everyone else gets off free. And we're like, where's the money? Where's the money? And we zoom out, and the final shot of the movie, Ben Stiller checked into jail. The old white guy checks into scary prison. Ben's in happy jail. And then the guy from the penthouse goes to scary prison.
This is in happy jail. Okay.
Yeah. And then we zoom out, and we see on the roof of the building, they open the covered pool, and the Ferrari is in the pool on the roof. And that's where they hid it.
And then what?
Then they break it up and they mail it to each piece. So actually the closing shot is so-and-so from housekeeping getting a golden steering wheel, and so-and-so getting a golden muffler, because it's solid gold. And so they got their pension.
And the fuck do you do with that? Well, you get a gold muffler and you're like, great. What now? What, you bring it to a pawn shop? You're like, I have a gold steering wheel. What can I get with this?
Well, that would have been the sequel, I guess.
Oh, the sequel is okay, so now I have 20,000 parts. What do I fucking do with it?
And that's the end of the movie.
Oh my God, Carolyn, I'm so angry. Actually, I'm very angry because I know this is a favorite movie of yours, but it's not a heist movie at all.
What?
It's barely a heist. There's no heist movie like.
The heist itself is maybe only 14 minutes of the movie.
And that's not a heist movie. That is a comedy with a heist feature. Still, again, can you imagine working at this fucking apartment complex, and then in the mail you get a gold
muffler,
a gold shift gear, and you're like,
they're really happy when they get it.
I wouldn't be, because great, now I gotta go somewhere to get the money for this. That's gonna take forever.
What do you think it got on Rotten Tomatoes?
This is a fun game. This is 2011.
Yeah.
45.
67.
Oh wow, well that's a little higher than I thought.
IMDb.
What's the highest IMDb?
10.
10. I'm gonna say 4.8.
6.2.
Oh, okay.
Letterboxd.
Oh, that one cannot be high. 2.5.
2.8.
Okay. Folks really like this movie. Huh.
Yeah, just like me. I love it. It's lighthearted. It's fun. It's at a good pace. It keeps moving. It's funny. Eddie Murphy gets to do his thing. There's enough tension that keeps you invested without it being stressful. Because I don't like to be stressed out when I watch TV.
You won't be stressed out, but you love a heist movie. That's
but like a relaxing heist.
Oh.
Told at a slow pace with a relaxing cadence.
Carolyn, I would love if you could pitch me your dream heist movie. That isn't Tower Heist.
I was like, I just did.
Yeah, give me
Gold Ferrari during Macy's Thanksgiving Day.
Give me a 5-second pitch, or 5 sentence pitch. I'm sorry, for a relaxing heist movie.
The owner of the world's most valuable Beanie Baby collection goes on a 6-month European summer vacation. Her house sitter organizes. Yes.
Oh.
A woman can't own the largest Beanie Baby collection? What the fuck was that? Her house sitter organizes a massive operation to clean out the Beanie Babies and rehome it.
2. Oh, that's it?
Yep.
So
because it's 6 weeks, so she has a lot of time to get the Beanie Babies out without having to hurry or rush.
That is sorry, I didn't catch that at first. That's hilarious that your dream heist is like, oh yeah, we have 6 weeks to do this.
You don't have to rush.
Yeah, we could
take your time.
We do this day by day. I'm like,
yeah.
6-week heist for Beanie Babies too, nonetheless.
They're worth a lot of money. Maybe not anymore, but in this movie they are.
And let me guess, is there even a crew? If you have 6 weeks to do this, you can just do this.
There's a crew.
Okay.
Some quirky characters. Maybe like her ex-boyfriend.
And
it's actually like a love story situationship, finding each other piece.
So it sounds like, again, you want a comedy or a romance film with a heist like segment.
Subplot.
Not even a subplot, a segment.
Yes, but it's essential for the basic plot structure. Like that is the world of the piece.
Right, that's the once, but the actual heist itself is like, okay, 5 minutes. They get like a duffel bag, like, all right, Beanie Baby.
Yeah, that's a small part. It's more about like the connection they build along the way and the memories they resurface. Guys, coming out in 2028. Tribeca.
What can I be in?
Yeah.
Who can I be? Because I'm assuming you're going to be the lead.
Well, I'm not going to be the wealthy owner of the Beanie Baby collection.
No,
I'm going to be the house sitter.
Yeah, that's why I figured.
Are you my situationship and we find love while unpacking the Beanie Babies?
That'd be kind of fun.
Wait, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, okay, all right.
So yeah, you're in it.
Wait, so what's my thing?
Oh, so now you like my idea?
Well, yeah, I like it casting it. Yeah. Well, so what's my thing?
I think.
And be careful.
I think that like, I don't know. I think we were together, kind of like the Materialists. How like you just couldn't get your shit together, so I moved on.
No, so I sort of kind of meant more like, what was my like heist character or like thing? Not like what was our relationship like? Yeah.
I think your heist thing is that you've got a cousin with a lot of land that has a big storage facility off the grid.
So my thing. So let me just make sure I understand.
My thing is having a cousin.
My thing is having a cousin who has like a storage lot.
Yes, you have connections.
And I have no other talent here.
I think you're like a brand ambassador for like a luggage company. So we have a lot of bags. And it's like normal for you to have a lot of bags in your car. And you can travel. That's why you just happen to be in the town where I'm house sitting. It's like accidental. Like I run into you. Like I'm house sitting and I'm like, this is gonna be a fun trip. And like I don't start house sitting with the intention of robbing her. I just thought it was like a random lady online. I didn't know I was gonna be with the world's biggest Beanie Baby collection.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my God, there's a lot of Beanie Babies here. And then I'm like out getting a drink at the pub. And I'm like,
at the pub, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, Francis, you're here?
Yeah. Well, oh my God.
What are you doing in town?
Jessica, what are you doing here?
You're like, oh yeah, sorry, like me and my JanSport collab. Mm-hmm. I'm a traveling salesman.
Right, yeah, I'm sorry. I just have and like the bar is empty, but it's just full of backpacks. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, sorry. You
like,
can
wow,
really tell.
You finally got a job.
Yeah, you know, and you finally are somewhere.
And are you making any money at this job?
Well, look at these backpacks.
So you're homeless?
No.
You living out of hotels?
Why? No. I have a home.
Where? Oh, you live with your cousin, huh? In West Virginia. And see, this is where we plant the seed at the large lot.
You never liked my cousin. Why are you talking about him now?
Well, it doesn't seem like you actually own a home. It seems like you're squatting and you're using this traveling salesman act.
Oh, wait, and you were one to talk. So your house thing is this squatting?
This is my profession.
Oh, wait. So you don't even have a home. Where's home for you, Jessica?
Well, tonight, it's down the street. And you know what? Why don't you come over? Let's hash this out.
Can I bring my backpacks?
Yeah. See?
Okay,
This is a great film.
Now we got it
The
going.
heist is a minor element.
I'd love a little more heist, but we'll start with that. Do you know what else I would love right now?
What?
I'd love to eat. I'm so hungry.
Yeah,
right
let's
now.
eat some fucking cheese.
Guys, it's cheese time.
Cheese time.
That's really loud. Oh my god. That's way louder than normal. I'm scared. Cheese. Folks, it's that part of the episode where I bring a piece of cheese for us to try. And guys, I always say it every time. We have a banger.
Thank God, because I'm hungry.
Yeah,
And I don't know if my friend's going to go eat a hot dog with me or not.
Oh my, I think so. But before we do that, the cheese we're going to try today is the Coppinger.
Wait, can I hear the whole title?
Oh, it's the Sequatchie Cove Coppinger.
Sequatchie Cove.
Sequatchie Cove.
Coppinger.
We're going to muck around Sequatchie Cove.
The Sequatchie muck around.
Yay, wait, yay.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Sequatchie muck around. What kind of cheese is this, son?
So first off, Sequatchie Cove is the manufacturer. It's based in Tennessee, and the Coppinger is meant to replicate the Morbier, which is a French cheese. The Morbier is a raw milk cow's milk cheese, which is very well known because it has an ash center. That's because when the cheese was historically made, they would do 2 like rounds of it. So they would like pour the milk in, let it coagulate, and let it settle for a sec. Then do a second layer. And to make sure no bugs got into the cheese, they put a layer of vegetable ash over top, and then pour that second layer. Now when you cut the cheese, there's a nice thin layer
We
of
had
black
one
ash.
like that, right? The Humboldt Fog?
The Humboldt Fog is very similar. That's going to have more of a bluish taste. This will have more of an earthy vibe to it.
And it says, quote, as good as any, better in some.
Where does it say that? Oh,
As good as any, better in some.
I think that's actually a Foster Sundry quote. I don't know if that's
as good as any, better than some.
Yeah.
Let's eat it.
Yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, raw milk, but to be fair, it's actually very mild. If it's similar to the Morbier.
Would you drink raw milk just off rip?
I know we joke about it, but like I don't think I
Really?
would. I don't think I would.
Wow, that is cool.
Yeah, take a look at that. Yeah. So Amelia, you're gonna get that funk in there. I know.
Is it a wash rind? Natural rind.
Oh, I forget. This should be a natural rind, I believe. Again, the bigger show is that ash center.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, if it's similar to the Morbier,
Doesn't smell good.
if it's similar to the Morbier and like flavor, it's gonna be overall a more mild cheese.
I hope so, because it don't smell very mild.
It's always the rind. It's like every time, Carolyn.
I know, I'll be brave.
Yeah, you are very brave.
Well, I'm sure you'll treat me with like a really relaxing topic after this, like Barney and Friends or Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
I mean, I guess in this kind of like in a barn, you could say.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Old McDonald?
I mean, you know, a different Southern character.
Wow.
But we'll get into that. Well, that's for the C block. We'll get into that later.
C block.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Do you want a piece of with ash? A bunch of like a flavor thing.
Sure.
Let's see if we can get mix it. Oh, that was dumb.
Wait, no, cut it this way now.
Oh, I guess that's fine.
All right. I'm nervous, but
Yeah,
not the ash doesn't make me nervous. The scent makes me nervous.
Yeah, smell it now without the rind.
Oh, yeah, smells good.
Yeah, that actually, it feels a little more firm than the Morbier.
Why do the rinds always have to be like that, though?
They're just the most overpowering scent.
Can we not like GMO out that scent?
GMO out the rind?
The smell of it.
Oh, well, I mean, no, not really.
Because all y'all freaks like that it's stinky.
It's
You little
historical.
cheeseheads.
It's traditional. It's classic. Cheers to the Coppinger.
To the Shashkanikwa. What's it
It's
called?
a Sequatchie Cove.
Sequatchie Cove. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, that's good. Very mild, very creamy. And you ate that ash bit too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not much there.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about it.
Yeah,
It's good.
it's very good.
It's pretty mild, yeah.
Very mild, very creamy. I know whenever we the Morbier was a cheese that I would have at the cheese shop I used to work at that I hated. Oh, you really kind of
I'm hungry.
yeah.
I want a glizzy.
The Morbier was a cheese that we would have very rarely at the shop, and we would often keep it with the raclettes and other like soft cheese that are good for melting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same with this Coppinger. Again, very good melt, I presume.
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese. And I don't know the age of it per se, but I'd say it's on the younger side, maybe approaching maybe a 4 or 5 months. 5 month.
The ash isn't scary at all.
No, very
It
not.
doesn't really have a flavor.
It's a very fun, like, again, style
Visual,
choice.
yeah.
Because now we've reached a point where like we don't need to put ash on it. But now it's just an aesthetic choice that folks still choose to do.
Yeah, there's not that much to say. Texture-wise, I use this as a point of comparison a lot, but the Drunken Goat, which is available at like most grocery stores,
Yeah.
is that like, what is that, semi-firm?
Yes, yeah, definitely semi-firm.
It's a similar color too.
Yeah, it's interesting. As a cow's milk, I expect to be more of like a yellow, but it's more.
And so what does it being unpasteurized do?
It adds an extra level of flavor to it.
I don't really taste that.
Now that you point it out, Oh, let me try it again now.
I don't know that I can tell.
Yeah, because I don't think the rind would really help with that. I
Are
mean,
you gonna eat this shit?
eat the rind?
Yeah.
I feel like I have to.
All right. Have fun.
Yeah. Did you, any for you?
No.
Yeah.
I've proven my fortitude in the past.
No, I know. I would never make you do something you don't want to do.
Oh, I would make you do something you don't want to do.
No, I know. That's kind of the dynamic.
It's the yin yang.
All right.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I'll try.
No, it doesn't look good.
I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Oh my god, he spit it out. Is this the first ever?
I think it's just it's so early in the
Is
morning.
this the first? It's 5 p.m. It's not. It's 5 p.m. on a Saturday.
I think it was strictly a texture thing. I'm sorry. Like I'm so used to like.
Is this the first time you've ever spit out a cheese?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I really actually the flavor was not bad at all. It was just strictly a texture that got me nauseous. I swear to you.
Holy cow. I'm sorry,
Give the name. Give the name.
Saskatchewan's Creek.
Okay. All right. Well, that's funny. That's cute.
What was it?
This is Sequatchie Cove.
Sequatchie Cove. Sequatchie Cove, you're the first cheese that this monger spit out. What do you have to say for yourself?
Strictly, guys, again, I this is nothing against the Cove. The Cove.
Well, you've eaten every other one.
It was just the rind. I was very nauseous.
Maybe you should just try again. Maybe it was like an off piece. Try that. I don't believe that you can't do this.
Oh, well, I know I can do it.
I've seen you eat 3 cupcake wrappers.
I think it's just again, it's
just take a tiny piece.
it's a vibe thing.
Just take this little one. You can't do it. You're already gagging. No, just do this little one.
I'll do this piece, guys. Again, it's nothing with the cheese. It was just really a texture thing. But of course, I can eat a piece of the rind. Obviously, yeah, it's fine. It's really fine. Again, I think I just had too big of a piece of the rind.
Wow, you're losing your edge.
I know.
Getting soft.
I know. I'm like a brie.
Well, I'm not gonna do that to myself, and I'm quite enjoying my time with this cheese.
You could have a little piece of the rind. You could eat this piece right here. Also, wait, I'm sorry. I just got tinnitus right now, and I don't know if that's the cheese. My ears are ringing right now, and I hope that's not Sequatchie Cove. Please tell me if I should have read.
Yeah, you should have read the label. Might
The side effects-
experience brief tinnitus.
Yeah, side effects include tinnitus. I'm like, what's going on right now? Wait, but yeah, this is not a joke. My ears are kind of ringing right now. I just want to again apologize. I don't mean to spit out the cheese. It's very disrespectful, and I'm very sorry for that.
I'll never forget.
It's a very delicious cheese. Like, it's very nice. I wish there was more I could like praise of it, but it's a good cheese.
It's just very simple and not in like focusing on simplicity. You know, I love a simple cheese, but I want it to be intentional.
Right.
It feels like accidental simplicity. I can't tell that it's unpasteurized.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like it's a 3.5.
Yeah, I think it's
good. I'm still eating it. It's because I'm hungry and I want a goddamn hot dog with my friend.
I see that as trying to replicate the Morbier. And there are...
Well, all right. Sorry, I dropped the crackers on the floor. Go about the Morbier.
I see as trying to replicate the Morbier as I try to continue with my topic. And there isn't any more rattling in the crackers about. Is this how you're gonna be with my topic?
I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I'm just hungry.
You were slamming crackers on the table. Christ. Okay, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 too. It's fine.
It's close to the Morbier, but it doesn't have the funk.
Sure. And the rind is fine. And folks, that's cheese time.
Tonight is time, cheese time, cheese. Cheese time, cheese time, cheese.
Was that a new lyric?
Tonight is time, cheese time, cheese.
Oh, cheese. Wow. What a... before we get into it, I just want to apologize again. I keep apologizing. Sequatchie Cove, it was a good cheese. Just too much rind for me in that moment. I'm kind of going through a lot right now.
He's down $200 from Vegas.
Yeah, I think that nausea is still sticking with me. And now whenever I take a bite of a rind and it felt too much like Vegas. It felt like, how am I going to land this
Like
plane?
being in the hole.
Yeah, I felt like I was being in the hole. And I kind of got sent back there for a sec.
And you were a little queasy and nauseous.
Yeah, I was a little queasy and nauseous.
Well, I sure hope that your topic doesn't cover anything that makes me queasy or nauseous.
Hey, Carolyn.
So I guess that's a good transition. What do you bring today?
Yeah, Carolyn. Hey,
You need a sidebar?
yeah. Could we sidebar for that?
Yeah, let's sidebar.
Yeah.
Hey, Ethan, what's up? How are you doing?
So I kind of got some bad news for you.
What?
Do you remember when I said that I was gonna do a new community episode today?
Yeah, I love Community.
Yeah,
I love
no,
a sitcom.
yeah, no, I love a sitcom too.
It was the trampoline one you were gonna do.
Yeah, it was such a good one. I'm kind of I kind of shifted gears last minute.
Well, that's okay. We can do like a video game.
Well, it's not really a video game.
Oh, like a YouTube show?
It's a movie, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Toxic Avenger.
You know Toxic Avenger?
There's a musical.
Oh, duh. Well, yeah, obviously. Well, this movie actually also has a musical. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, it does.
Evil Dead.
No, but also kind of a fun musical too. This
Les Miserables.
No. It's the Texas Chain Saw Massacre.
Come again?
My topic today is the Texas Chain Saw Massacre from 1974, the original.
So I got to be a big girl about this, huh? And be respectful to my co-host.
I mean, I feel like, not to be that guy, but I do feel like I've been quite respectful of your topics in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So, and for listeners who may not know, this is my favorite movie of all time. I think honestly the most important movie of the 20th century.
Well, I am excited to learn. How about we just make some like ground rules and a safe word?
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, for sure. I know this is last minute, so I understand.
Yeah.
Wanting to establish some boundaries. I understand.
Can
Okay.
you not describe any graphic violence? You can just say, and then violence. I don't want to be able to visualize the body crimes.
Oh, okay. So just making sure I understand that. So you want me to talk about the most seminal horror film of all time? Honestly, the proto slasher, the beginning of the slasher genre.
I just don't want the slashing.
Without the slashing.
Yeah, I don't really care to hear about the slashing and the slasher. But you can handle that, right?
Okay, so no, only no violence. Like everything else is fine.
You can
But I can mention like I can mention like the gross stuff. I can mention like gross stuff. Like there is there's some gore in there at times. There's
no body mutilation allowed.
In the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I mean, on this show with me as your co-host. But I feel like you.
But that's like you doing a musical, and I can't say that. Like I have to say, hey, I don't want to hear any singing. I don't want no songs.
All right, deal. But I feel like because it's your favorite movie, there's so much to talk about if you leave out the gore. Like I know they cut off skins and wear them. Can't hear about that.
They do, and now I'm curious. So as someone who is so like against me talking about these topics, how do you even know that?
Can I be honest?
Yeah, tell me.
There was a little arc where I really tried to push myself into being a horror movie girl. There was a brief period of time in high school.
What?
Where I liked a boy and I wanted to feel closer to my father and grandfather.
Hey, I did the same for a girl, but instead of horror movies, it was ABBA. So
well, and isn't your life better?
6, 7. I don't really know.
I tried to be a cool horror girl for a little bit. I made my friends watch The Conjuring at a sleepover.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Evil Dead was the softball my dad threw me. I watched The Babadook at this time.
Yeah.
Around the time I watched Split in theaters.
Mm.
And I was talking to my grandfather, Philip Reed, shout out, homie of all homies.
Yeah.
And he was
we
like,
see your likes.
We do see your likes.
Yeah.
J. Philip Reed, we love you.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, well, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is like a very important movie.
100%.
And he was like, I remember seeing this movie in theaters for the first time. And it's...
Wait, he saw it in theaters?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
And he said it was the most scared he's ever been.
We'll have to talk about that, but yes.
And I was like, oh. And he was like, well, yes, they skin the people and wear the skin. And I was like, oh. And you know what? The gig is up. I don't actually want to get into horror movies. That was like the turning point.
That was all the horses.
I was like, yeah, I was like getting on board with Annabelle and stuff, and we have to stop here. We're what? We're skinning people and wearing it. This is the end of the road. I'm not going to try to push myself to grow in this way anymore. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I know.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I think we can just do the movie and leave out the violence. I think that'll be like really easy, right? If it's your favorite movie, there's so much to talk about.
In a weird way, that does work. Because I think what's so interesting about, I guess first I think I should mention my own connection to this movie. I first watched this movie in 8th grade.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. That's what happened to you.
But like, wait, there's more. I watched this in 8th grade. It was like a bunch of friends. This was in my best friend at the time, Jacob Arnott.
Shout out, Jacob.
His dad owned an antique mall. And they lived in the antique mall.
So cool. Do they still live there?
I believe it.
We're gonna shoot a music video there.
I mean, it was so cool. It's actually really cool. It's apparently haunted too.
Wait, I want to go.
Yeah, no, it's so sick. And we were looking for something to watch, and we decided to watch the Texas Chain Saw Massacre
on DVD, on VHS,
Netflix.
Netflix.
This is on Netflix.
All right, I thought we were like.
I'm in 8th grade.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah,
it's 94.
Don't do that. Don't even try that. And I remember watching it and seeing the final scene, which is a very like important scene.
Is it where they burn the skins?
No. I can say the last scene because it isn't very, very violent.
Yeah.
The main character escapes in a truck, and she's in the back of the truck, and she's like,
"Is a female protagonist?"
The final girl, yeah.
The main character.
Well, she's one of the main characters.
Right.
But she is like the last one surviving.
All right.
And she's in the back of this truck, and she's like hysterically like crying and laughing, and then the main antagonist, Leatherface, is like,
oh, can we not say that term?
Well, I'm not gonna do that.
Can we call him LF?
Not gonna do that. That's where I push it. He is the most important character in this movie. I won't say anything that he does that is very graphic, but I'm gonna say.
Can we call him Lead?
I'll give you Lead. All right, fine. I'll give you Lead.
Lead.
Okay.
Thank you.
Lead.
Yes, thank you. Because I don't want to think about Stitches.
That is.
Stitches are a big fear for me.
Guys, this is why it's taking me so long to talk about this movie. Because I'm like, okay, how am I gonna do this? Lead. Oh, Lead.
Thank you.
It is, and the final scene is him like throwing around his chainsaw. They're just all about like in the air all around. He's doing this. I'm watching this for the first time in 8th grade. And I think, God, this is the dumbest fucking movie I've ever seen. And I hate it. I'm like, this is like, this was not scary at all. This was like whatever. There was like 2 jump scares. It was whatever. Flash forward the week before I go to college. This is 2019.
Like 4 years later.
Yeah, 4 years later. I watch it on my phone.
Okay.
And I'm like.
On the smallest screen.
On the smallest screen. I'm watching. I'm like, oh, wait. This is kind of amazing. And then I've rewatched it since then like maybe 4 or 5 times. I've seen it in theater. I saw it in the MoMA, actually. I saw it playing at MoMA. And I saw it on the big screen. That's
awesome.
It was so cool,
That's
actually.
Awesome.
And it's so interesting to watch it with an audience. Because, again, this is like all folks who've seen it before. Because it's been out for like forever. And it's a very like important.
What year?
1974. A very important horror movie. And like being in an audience, like folks are laughing at certain scenes. I'm like, oh, it's. Again, being like a group of people who are like, oh, we know this movie. We can laugh at these scenes that are like obviously cheesy now looking back. But at the time, very like frightening.
Why don't you hit me with a plot overview? And I'm going to say my safe word is SeaWorld.
Is SeaWorld?
So if I start getting too scared, I'm going to say SeaWorld and we'll take a deep breath together and hit pause.
I do. This is kind of funny. Okay. So the overview is that this all takes place in Texas, as the name implies. Okay.
Easy one, sorry.
And it's about a group of friends. 2 of them are like brother and sister, and their uncle, I believe, passed away. And they're going.
They're like college or high school. Or?
They're like young adults. I'd say maybe like between 20s and 30s.
Cool.
And they're in this big van. They're driving down to their like deceased relatives' house. Because they want to do like a summer vacation, a summer trip. They get to the house, and along the way in the house, they pick up a hitchhiker who is.
Is it Lead?
It's not Lead. It's not Lead. It's one of Lead's brothers that we learned later about. A hitchhiker who works at a
taxidermy shop.
Not taxidermy shop, but what's the place that's like before a butcher? Like the place actually like
the processing plant.
Yeah,
the slaughterhouse.
Thank you. Why did I forget the word slaughterhouse? Yeah, who works at the slaughterhouse?
All right, just a half a SeaWorld.
Yeah, well, we're at C.
I'm thinking of the ocean. I'm going to Cabo this summer.
Hey, big dog, if this is where you're at, we need to take a step back.
Okay.
Okay. So all right. So okay.
I'm gonna call it the Rainbow Bridge.
Oh, okay, I guess. So they're all in the van. Violence
In the van?
in the van.
From the butcher?
From the hitchhiker. Yeah.
Does he kill someone?
Do you want that much detail?
Yeah, just say yes or no.
No.
What's his weapon?
He has a knife.
Okay. Oh, I don't like knife crimes, but okay.
Big dog. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
And so we're screaming in the van. and
we're screaming in the
scared.
van. Hitchhiker is kicked out of the van.
Right.
Yeah.
Did they run him over?
No.
Oh, well, they should have.
Well, he comes back later.
So they should have run him over.
Probably, but again, they're all like young. They're all like young 70s, like young adults.
They don't have street smarts.
They don't have street smarts, and they're also like they're kind of hippie-ish folks too. Like some of them are more hippie, some of them are more southern. And they get to this house. It's like dilapidated. A few of them, like the first mistake in any horror movie, they started breaking apart.
Whose house is this?
This is I forget the two, but it's the brother and sister. It's one of their relatives.
Okay.
One of the characters I forget his name, but he's in a wheelchair, and that's very important because they're
Kind of woke for the 70s.
Yeah. I mean, in a way.
Representation.
Yeah, in a way. Yeah, and we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that in a sec. So yeah, they start breaking apart, and a few of them find this other house that's way nicer from the exterior. And this is like the house. This is the house where the family itself is called the Sawyer family.
Okay.
The Sawyer family is made up of this hitchhiker, made up of Lev, and a few other family members.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is where we sort of get into like, oh, this is far more disturbing than we expect.
And we didn't know that anyone else lives on property. The brother and sister thought that this was just like Uncle Cosmo's shed.
So the house itself, the dilapidated house, is a bit bigger. But I think the two of them, two other folks in this friend group, they start walking and they see a house they think is abandoned.
But the siblings didn't know that there was anything else on the property. They thought it was going to be a secluded Uncle Cosmo's shed.
To be fair, I don't know how much on the property they were, but the folks that were like exploring.
And they were just going for like a spring break vibe?
Yeah.
Cabin in the woods?
Yeah. Spring break, maybe summer break, like energy.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure summer break because I think, and it's very pivotal. In the opening credits, they say like on this date, this was the Texas Chain Saw Massacre. And
but it's pretend, right?
Oh yeah, this is all fiction.
Okay.
This is all fiction, but in a way, they very much lean into the like, oh, this is a true event.
Okay.
And there, well, I'll get more in the plot, and then there are a lot of iconic things.
So the Sawyer family house is discovered. It looks beautiful from the outside.
And then they go inside. There's bones. Bones. I'll leave it there.
Displayed artfully? Is there some artistry, or they're just kind of piled?
There's some artistry in some places with some materials. I'll keep that as loose as possible.
Right, and this is where the skin stuff comes in?
Some of that, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take a real deep breath.
So that's the thing. I didn't even say the skin stuff. I try to keep it loose.
I know, but I know that that's part of it.
Yeah, so, okay. So don't do that one on me.
And keep in mind the taxidermy fear, it all connects.
Again, I'm keeping that light. You are the one bringing these images up.
Well, because I didn't grow up under a rock. I only grew up in a cave.
Okay, we'll talk about this later. So yeah, they enter the house, and then
No, thank you. And that was a good regulating work.
Yeah, okay. And this is where we're introduced to Lev, and then that's when violence begins to happen.
We lose how many people?
Before night falls, I believe three.
And how many started?
5.
We're already down to 2 survivors.
Yeah, it's 5 to 6, 3 to 4. I believe it was 3, and then because then we're down to like the final girl and the guy in the wheelchair.
All right. So nightfall, we lose some people.
Yeah, and one of the people who we lose has the keys to the van.
The escape vehicle.
Exactly, so they're kind of stuck there. And
they can't find his corpse and go to his jeans pocket?
Because they don't know where they are. They don't know that there's this other house here.
Got it. And so wheelchair and what's the girl's name?
I believe it's, actually, I can't, I think it's Sally.
Aw, Sally.
I knew that.
Nice.
I
have a best friend when I was younger named Sally.
Oh, love.
I love that name. Yay! Sally made it out.
Sally, and then her I believe brother who was in the wheelchair. His name is Franklin.
Oh, her brother's in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
So we lose the +1, but the siblings are still going.
Exactly. Yeah.
Franklin and Sally.
And they start Sally starts rolling Franklin's wheelchair like through the dark, like hoping to find like where all of their friends went.
Right. They start going toward the big house.
They start going toward the big house. They don't know that yet.
Yeah.
But then we have, I'm gonna say this, the best jump scare of all time. Like I think I've seen the movie maybe 7 to 8 times. Like I want to be sincere when I say this, like 7 to 8 times. And every time I know the scare is coming, and it gets me every time.
Is it lead?
It's lead. It's in the darkness. Every time I'm like, okay, it's gonna happen now. And it feels so long.
The suspense.
Yeah. And then he comes out, and then violence, Franklin.
We lose Franklin.
We lose Franklin, and then this is when we start a very like crazy scene where we see Sally running.
Okay.
And it's one of the, again, there's so many like best moments because again, it's one of the best jump scares and one of the best like running for your life moments.
Yeah.
Where we see Sally running into the big house, which is the Sawyer's house.
Right.
Running up the stairs, locking the door. Lev cuts down the door, is running up the stairs.
Because in the jump scare, he has the chainsaw.
Yes, yeah.
Does everyone die by chainsaw? I'm assuming because it's the Chainsaw Massacre.
Shockingly, no. There are very few folks because there are other tools that are used.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
But a chainsaw is used. It's the most powerful image, but it's used the least, I'd say, in other tools.
The more you know.
The more you know. But Lev is the only one who uses the chainsaw.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very important.
Oh, some of the other deaths are by other people?
Actually, let me think. Actually, no, I think Lev does all the deaths, but every other member has a different like weapon.
Okay.
Yes, and then Lev cuts down the door, chases Sally up the stairs.
Can we call him Levi now? Lev is getting too scary.
Nope, I'm not gonna do that.
Because stitches, you know.
You can think of Lev like leather jacket.
Can we call him Jacket?
No, I'm
Jack.
Can I call him Head?
No. Can we call him? Ellie? For L?
We'll say Ellie. Okay.
Thank God.
Okay.
He loves me.
So we have Ellie who's coming
I'll
up
buy
the
you
stairs.
a hot dog.
We have Ellie coming up the stairs. And at this point, Sally like jumps out of the window. And then she survives. But she keeps running.
I bet that's a good scene. Her jumping and running.
Yeah, no,
like
because
powerful.
it's like the run is still happening.
Yeah.
And then eventually she runs to a gas station. Well, we see in the beginning of the movie because the gas station like fills up the van.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get like directions to the house.
Yeah.
And
did the people at the gas station give the look of like, you sure you want to go over there?
well, the thing is we learn, spoiler, that the folks at the gas station are part of the Sawyer family. The attendant is part of the Sawyer family. And there's kind of a funny scene there, but I won't say that. And then Sally thinks she's safe. The attendant brings her to the Sawyer house.
She goes back?
She gets brought back to the Sawyer house.
After she escaped?
Yeah.
No.
And then we have a big family dinner.
Are they eating people?
The violence.
Give or take.
Violence. And Sally escapes.
Again?
Escapes again. She runs past Ellie, and then gets in the back of the truck, escapes.
Who's driving the truck?
A random guy.
Why was he at the house?
Because like they're by an open road, a big road.
And the truck's moving or it's parked?
No, it's moving.
She jumps into a moving truck?
Well, like she stops him, then she like hops in, and then he keeps driving.
In the back or in the front?
In the back.
In like the bed?
Yeah, in the bed. Yeah. And that's the end of the movie. And it's very important to me, and I have a very deep respect for it because of, one, again, as a movie that with a name like the Texas Chain Saw Massacre, you see so little actual like gore and violence that would then later be seen in like the 80s and 90s slashers. It's very tame, and the what it does show, it shows so little, but still you're on the edge of your seat the whole time.
Can you tell me a little more about like why it was so impactful at the time? Was it kind of an instant hit, or did it take some time?
I believe it took a little time, but I mean, it was very rare to see something at the time that was that violent, and although again not graphic, but still very like deeply like taboo and troubling. And I think that's what stuck through, and that's. It's often called a proto slasher because there are discussions like what's considered the first slasher, because there are movies like I think us often when defining the first slasher, folks will say like Black Christmas, which I think came out.
I've never heard of that.
It came out 71, 72, maybe early 70s. And then folks will say Halloween when we think of like the traditional like slasher.
Is Nightmare on Elm Street a slasher?
It is, yeah. That was 80 something. I mean maybe 81, 82. And I think when we get to Halloween, when we get to Friday the 13th, when we get to Nightmare on Elm Street, then we have...
Who's in Halloween? What's the villain's name?
Michael Myers.
Yes, I've heard of him.
Yes, yeah. Those have the classic slasher like beats and imagery that when we think of that genre, we often picture those. But the Texas Chain Saw Massacre was doing this, but in a far more art house, far more artistic way.
Is the cinematography just pretty too?
Oh.
I can imagine like gorgeous Texas road trip vibes.
Not the opposite.
Really?
It's not gorgeous. It leans into like a deep, like disgusting yellow that I think was then overused in later movies when we get to like the 2000s. Because the 2000s was a period where, again, this is just me nerding out.
Yeah, no, I'm
it was a period that was heavily focused on reboots. We saw the reboots in 2000s, 2010s of the Texas Chain Saw Massacre, of Friday the 13th, of Nightmare on Elm Street, and lean more into like, oh, we're gonna be like, there was like a grossish tint to the movie that I think lost some of that, some of that connection. Like, okay, we're just making this movie because it looks kind of gross and it's gonna be gross, and I don't think that's what was the point of the movie. The point of the original movie was that it looked gross and it looked kind of like ugh, because that's what they had. They made something that worked.
Is it a B movie?
I
know I ask you about this a lot because you're the only one who really helps me understand the nuances.
That's a really good question. It hits some of those beats, but I never consider that.
Do you know what it made in the box office? Can you look it up for me?
Yeah, I can take a
I'm
look.
so curious about how this did commercially.
Yeah.
No surprise, I've never seen a slasher.
30 million.
And I'm sure they made it for way less than that.
Oh, 100%. I think the budget was, it made for under 147,000 or 140,000.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I think, again, like ignoring the money side, but I think part of it why I wouldn't consider it a B movie is that it was like just a success. Like we're still talking about it. Like
right.
it moved beyond being like a cult classic and being like, oh, this is a classic. Like
right.
It's such an important movie. I hold a lot of love for it, but
reverence.
Yeah, reverence by showing so little and doing so much. And yeah, there's a lot of imagery that sticks.
Do you think it's like the grip on the audience that draws you to it?
There's a lot of things to it.
I want to hear about what resonates with you.
I think it's mix that grip. I hold that. Again, I think showing so little but saying so much, I think that is done well. There was a period where I was wanting to write a piece about like the connection between like betrayals of cannibalism and then
so they do eat people?
Yeah. The Sawyer family does do that. But betrayals of that, and then connection to like capitalism, because there's a lot of films that show like folks who have a lot of income who do perform this act. And there's a sophistication to it. And then, but there are folks who have low income who perform this act. There's a savagery associated with it. And
Interesting.
I find that very fascinating.
Wait, that's cool.
Yeah, and then we can get into like there's a whole subgenre of Italian films that are like this that often use indigenous peoples, and there's a whole discussion about how that was done in poor taste in the 70s and 80s. So I want to write this essay for a while, and this movie always circles back to that. I don't know. I keep rewatching it, and I'm like, oh, there's always something new there. It's either with the sound or with like an acting choice or with just the look of things.
Yeah, who are these actors? Did any of them go on it? They're all nobody. No,
they are all nobodies.
Yeah.
What's funny is I believe in the fourth one, in one of the direct sequels, Matthew McConaughey was in. His character
early career.
I think maybe one of the first.
Yeah.
He had like leg braces on. That was like his character trait. I'm pretty sure he had.
They wanted someone physically disabled.
Yeah. I think they were keeping that vibe.
Does he die?
Oh, I'm pretty
sure.
Is he the
survivor?
I'm pretty.
There's
sure.
always only one survivor.
Well, he was part of the Sawyer family.
Oh
yeah. Sorry.
Mirror.
Yes, yeah.
He was a killer.
He was. And
you ever done a Halloween costume from this?
No, I don't think I could.
You can't now. Not with me in your life.
No, I know.
Unless you want to play like Sally.
I play.
You just look like you've been running a lot. You're just kind of sweaty and
I'm just
scared eyes.
I'm sweaty. I have a blonde wig. Yeah.
That's a funny costume.
That could be fun. Yeah. It's also fun. The sequel is also really fun too. Most of them are bad, but the second one is actually like really funny. I think it's a good take on it. Plus, I like Toby.
Is it a comedy or no,
it leans more? It's the same way that Tower Heist is a heist comedy.
Yeah,
is the same way that TCM 2 is a
slasher comedy.
Yeah.
Do any of the visual imagery of these films torment you while you're trying to fall asleep at night?
No.
Do you ever have nightmares based on these films?
No, I don't think so. Maybe when I was like younger, but like I don't think I ever have.
Do you have vivid dreams? Like, do you know your dreams when you wake up?
Sometimes I can remember nightmares that I've had. Like when I was younger, I had a nightmare about. My first nightmare. My first nightmare was when I was 8. I was at my Nana's house, my Papa and Nana's house, and Shark Boy and Lava Girl were there. Very important. They were both there. And they said, "Hey, there's a monster in your basement." Which, by the way, I never went into their basement. I never went in their basement, so that explains why I was afraid of that. And they said, "We have to go to the basement and then, fight this monster." I'm like, "Okay, you're Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
We can do this."
Yeah. You guys do your thing. I'll just be there for support." We get down there, and I don't see what the monster is, but a hand like grabs my face, and then I age 100 years.
Oh, that's your nightmare.
And then for some reason, like the POV changes from my POV to like a third person POV. And I'm just an old man lying on the ground, and I have a single tear rolling down my face, and then I wake up.
It's kind of beautiful.
It's very like art house nightmare, very honestly pretentious nightmare. Yeah, my first nightmare was when I was 8. It was.
I aged 100 years in the span of a minute.
Yeah, and then I died. And it was very grainy third person POV. Like they're saying like third person POV. Your dream was in third person POV.
Yeah, you saw yourself on the floor.
Yeah.
Well, see, some of us don't outgrow those dreams, and some of us still.
What was your first nightmare?
I was going to work at my grandma's store, and I got kidnapped.
That's a good first.
I was helping to sell shoes.
That's a good first nightmare.
Yeah, but I have very, 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 very vivid dreams every single night, and they're often related to my exact life or what I consumed that day. Like it's stress dreams days based on the daily dialogue. So like if something's stressing me out at work, I will have a stress dream about work.
Yeah.
If I watch something on TV, I'll dream about it that night. So part of why I'm like limit my intake of gory things is that I know my subconscious is going to present it to me later tonight.
Right.
And I don't want to do that dance.
Yeah. It's interesting you mention that because I feel like my nightmares as I've grown older are far less like fictitious like movies that I'm seeing and more like, oh, well, I have enough money, or like I still have nightmares about like failing an exam and not graduating college.
I have those too.
Yeah,
I have this nightmare all the time where it's like finals week and I didn't go to the class all semester.
Yeah, well, yes,
I like
same.
forgot I enrolled, and so it's like I'm behind on an entire semester's worth of work.
Do you remember what the course was?
No, it's always something.
It's always some
random.
bullshit.
Yeah,
For me, it's always like a math class, which is like it's crazy.
No, actually, I think it's science. I think it's like my science credit.
Yeah,
memory.
Yeah.
So that's Texas Chain Saw Massacre. What do people call it? TCM.
I've heard TCM. TCM is also Turner Classic Movies, so you could use whichever one. Like, if you're talking to a film head, you gotta clarify.
Is it your favorite slasher?
Oh,
It's your favorite movie.
It's favorite horror movie, favorite like movie. It's in my top 4. It's like so it's Texas Chain Saw Massacre. It's Cinema Paradiso, which is an Italian drama. It's very beautiful. Coming of age. The Young Girls of Rochefort, which is a French musical and comedy, and then We're All Going to the World's Fair, which is a 2021 found footage young coming of age drama. All bangers. Wait, what? You don't have
I don't have mine ready to go.
Oh, gotcha. You think you can drop a top 4? Is Tower Heist in that top 4?
I can pull it out of my ass.
Yeah.
This is subject to change. Subject to change.
As with any Letterboxd top 4.
Pitch Perfect. Mamma Mia.
The
Princess Diaries.
The first one?
The first one.
Okay.
And the original Beauty and the Beast. Cartoon.
Oh, God. Okay. When we say original, we the animated.
Cartoon. Animated.
Because there was a 1930s, 40s one.
Oh.
Yeah, that I believe was German and live action.
Gotta watch that.
I don't think
the Disney.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
My top 4. They're all kind of about beautiful girl princesses.
Yeah, and I think mine are often about young people who are crying.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's kind of our
That's
thing.
That's kind of our thing. So this is kind of the point where I asked if you watched the movie.
No.
We could do a sidebar if you want.
No, I don't want to. Sidebar?
Sidebar.
No shot.
Wait, so it'd be really fun.
You can show me a still from the movie that has no violence. So that's all you're going to get.
Now, when we define violence, if I show you a picture, well, I can't show you Eli. I can't show you Eli.
Can't see his face. Not at all.
Okay.
No weapons. If I see Sally looking like refreshed in the opening scene, that's allowed.
Well, I mean, that's what's interesting. They're all very sweaty too. I don't know how you feel about that. They're all just very sweaty.
Don't think this is a movie for me, buddy. But I liked learning about it, and I think I have more respect for it now, and I know more of what happens, and I'm grateful for all of that.
Is sweat human sauce?
Well, why do you gotta say it like that?
Well, I'm just thinking because like I mentioned how sweaty, because again, I think. Sorry, one more thing. This movie all takes place like mostly during the day, and it's one of the few like horror films that use
daylight.
Yeah, they use daylight, and that's very exciting. And it got me thinking. I mentioned this comment about how sweaty it is. Carolyn says, "Ooh, I probably won't like that," and now I'm like, "Oh,
sweat is not a big ick for me. Sweat is way below sauce. Like mustard on your mustache when we eat this hot dog." Is way more upsetting to me. And we're back to
the hot dog, yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna have to just post pictures. Like we're gonna say all this in the podcast, and then when this comes out on Wednesday, we'll post selfies with the hot dogs. We'll take us
like eating it from both sides.
Wait, write that down. That's kind of funny. I do that.
No, sweat is not on my ick list, really.
But it's not human sauce.
No.
What is the human sauce then?
Probably blood and cannibalism.
So cannibalism isn't a sauce; that's an act.
No, but if you're eating it, then the blood would be the sauce of the human.
Oh, I see. See, I think sweat is a human sauce.
Don't make me be scared of something else. Come on, let's wrap this up without adding to my phobias.
Yeah. Oh, sweat. Oh no, I'm working out. I'm working out.
I just wanted to hit him and let the record show that I didn't do it at all.
But she's done it before.
He likes it.
I don't like this bit.
You do like it.
We'll talk about this off camera. I don't like this bit.
Except for the other day, he was like, "No, I like it like 80% of the time."
I did in fact say that. Okay, you got me there. And that's my favorite movie of all time, and I think we got through maybe 20% of it.
I learned a lot. Hey, I didn't have a panic attack. So.
You didn't, and I'm proud of you for that.
And you're a good friend.
You're a good friend too.
I was open-minded. I only SeaWorlded 3 times.
I think you said more than
Check
3.
that. Count it back.
Yeah, I'll count it back.
3 to 5.
6, 7. And folks, thank you for listening to our episode of That Tracks, where the only podcast where you can listen to 2 folks talk about the film Tower Heist and the Texas Chain Saw Massacre.
In the same episode.
Yeah, very rarely it happens. I think we are the first to do that. I think Guinness is coming in with our trophy, Guinness World Records.
First podcast to juxtapose Tower Heist 2013 and Texas Chain Saw Massacre 1974.
Yeah, it's a miracle. And you know what else is a miracle? That we get to keep doing this.
Oh,
I love that. Carolyn, how can folks listen to this podcast?
Well, you can find us on Instagram at that.tracks with a z.pod. That's kind of the best place to know what we're up to for sure. You can listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube.
They can find me on Instagram at Eythen, EYTHEN_Anthony, ANTHONY. On TikTok at Do Not Drink Water. Very important to me. I don't like water. And I got some shows coming up. I have a show at Bar Frida on Friday at 6:30.
What day? This Friday. Friday, May...
Oh, this coming Friday.
Friday, May
8th. Yeah. Friday.
Noah's birthday. Happy birthday, Noah.
Happy birthday, Noah. He didn't hear me. That is going to be the Boozer Hour at Bar Frida. And then on that Sunday, the 10th, which is Mother's Day, I'll be on the Sunday show at Alligator Lounge. And then on the 12th, I'll be in Jamboree, happening at the Brooklyn Art House.
And
Carolyn, where can folks find you?
Find me at Carolyn Oursler until I change my name. CarolynOursler on Instagram. I'm gonna go see my mom for Mother's Day. I'm gonna give her a big hug.
Oh, love.
I love my mom. Love you, Jennifer. You're one of our loyal supporters.
Rock on.
I'm gonna go home to Hickory. I'm gonna see Amelia, loyal supporter. I'm gonna see Suha, loyal supporter. I'm gonna drive out to Durham and see Catherine, loyal supporter, where she's doing research on lab mice.
Yo, what kind of research?
Psych research.
Oh, is it psych research?
She's breeding schizophrenia in mice and then treating it, and then she has to kill them and decapitate them and slice their brain for imaging.
So can I say respectfully before we move on?
Yeah.
That's far more graphic than anything I have said this whole 30 minutes. Let the record show that I've spent 30 minutes being like violence. That is actually that's more graphic than you see in the movie.
Yeah, it took me about 3 days to get through that phone call with her. But.
6, 7. But you'll be in Hickory.
So I'm gonna see my mom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in Hickory, and we got some stuff cooking later in May. Stay tuned.
Yeah, this is some good episodes.
Tune in next week, and we'll see you then.
We'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye, guys.